All right, good morning, everybody. It's been about a day or two since I came at you guys, but really got a question. Just thinking about a lot of stuff. It's windy out here in the DFW area, so you may get a lot of wind, you may not. But here's the question: are we fooling ourselves? Right? You know, I sit around a lot and I listen to a lot of educators. I've been listening to educators for years, obviously, and I listen to a lot of the stress and hardships. And let me really just kind of go from a band director's perspective, because I don't want to speak for all educators, because let's be real, nothing is absolute, right? But I'm asking about the majority of us. Are the majority of us fooling ourselves? Like, real talk. As band directors, especially in a lot of times in low socioeconomic urban areas, we tend to have a lot more stressors. And I'm not saying that people in affluent areas don't, or directors in affluent areas don't have stressors. What I'm saying is the communication that I've had with them seems to be a lot of stress, right? But then we always come to these points where we're always talking about quote unquote small victories, right? And then we turn around later at the end of the year and then we're like, you know what? I just enjoyed the impact that I made on this kid. My thing is, the impact that we make on kids, I think, is amazing, right? I think that, and I don't even think that has anything to do with kids. I think that as human beings, we feel good that we were able to impact someone, period, point blank, right? But then I'm like, is it worth the 187 days? Think about it. As educators, and well, band directors mostly, we put in 187 days of work, you know, whether it's middle school or high school. And I'm really talking about more or less on the secondary level, so I'm not talking about university, right? But depression, stress, all that is real. And then we get to the end of the year and we say, man, I love what I do. Are we fooling ourselves? Are we just saying that because that's the social norm for us to be able to say that? That we love what we do and we love the fact that we're reaching the kids? Are we really just regurgitating the same things that the directors before us have said, or our colleagues have said, to stroke our egos, to make us feel good about what we do, so we don't become more stressed, more depressed, more frustrated, you know, looking at the totality of what we do? Because I'm not saying that you don't produce a good result. I'm not saying you're not a good band director. There are a lot of great directors out there, right? Urban, low socioeconomic areas. But the question is, are we fooling ourselves? Are a lot of us thinking there's so much more better out there, or this can be done a completely different way that allows us to be stress-free? I mean, let's keep it 100. In education alone right now, there's a teacher shortage. Do you think that this teacher shortage is just happening by happenstance? No. Educators are unhappy. Educators are overworked. And when you put it on the band aspect of it, especially in Texas, and the expectations that they have, are you fooling yourselves? I don't know. See y'all later.